Every morning, I wake up at 6 a.m. after 8 hours of sleep. And I say to myself, I'm so grateful for today. I don't look at my phone for the first 2 hours. I don't want to be externally stimulated. I want to be internally situated. I brush my teeth first thing and practice mindful brushing, bringing my awareness to one side at a time, one tooth at a time, one brush at a time.
So I always want to start my day with gratitude. Now, gratitude isn't just some fluffy concept. It's actually been proven by science to reduce physical aches and pain. So it's great for your physical health. But even more than that, gratitude is incredible for our psychological and mental health. It removes these toxic emotions of envy, of resentment, of bitterness, and actually has been shown to increase happiness and decrease depression. So you want to start your day with gratitude. You want to make your first thought a grateful thought so that then you can be grateful throughout the rest of the day.
Meditation. My 2-hour practice has been part of my life for 13 years. It includes breathwork, visualization, and mantra meditation.
So don't worry, I didn't always used to meditate for 2 hours a day. It's a practice that I've developed over the last 13 years. And one of the biggest reasons is I feel it gives me a strong foundation. So just as our body needs to eat every day, just as our body needs to move every day, our mind needs to eat and move and be fueled. So a lot of activities we do throughout the day, whether it's watching a TV show or whether it's entertaining ourselves, is actually using the mind, not refueling the mind. But meditation is a brilliant practice, again scientifically proven, to actually give the mind the nutrients and the focus that it needs to perform at its best.
I then usually step outside to get some fresh air. I eat some porridge or oatmeal, and I eat the same thing every day so that my system is familiar and focused. I then step outside to look into the distance. It's good for our eyesight because we're usually looking at our phones so close every day.
You got me there. So this is how most of us spend our days, looking at a nearby object. Our phone screens is what we're glued to every single moment. That's why getting outdoors and looking into the distance for 5 to 10 minutes a day actually improves our eyesight. And the thing I love it about the most is that actually what we're doing externally affects us internally. Let me explain. When we spend our lives getting stuck into the detail, we're so lost in the in-between, we're lost in this small picture, these small ideas, these small issues, we don't ever look at the big picture. So when you start going outdoors for 5 to 10 minutes a day, looking into the distance, looking at the big picture, you start to do that internally too. Rather than getting caught in the bits and pieces of our lives, we start looking at the bigger lens, the bigger scape. And this is a great way to get started.
I check my phone at 8:15 a.m. for the first time when walking down to the gym. I get a couple of minutes of social media and email before my personal trainer takes over my life. The gym has always been less about how I look and more about how I feel. 45-minute workouts, 4 to 5 days a week, a great way of staying active, mobile, and healthy. Oh, and my trainer throws in a little boxing. Never against anyone, don't worry, no one gets hurt. I've always been competitive and love sport. Boxing allows me to focus on the target, use more energy, and get the cardio in without having to go for a run. And that's how I get set for the day, 5 days a week. And in the words of Muhammad Ali, that's how I don't count the days, but make the days count.